Yeah, hello there, YouTube. And I'm not just back. We're back. Okay, so
Yes, we are.
we've been really hard at work. Very sorry it's been so long and that we can't seem to just have multiple maps every time we upload one, but this one is most definitely going to get finished because it is most definitely the most amazing one we have ever made. We're going to just take a few minutes to discuss this. We've been working on this room for about 3 days now, but we'll get to that in a little bit. First we'd like to say that we're going to start making maps full time. Roughly, like on a project like this one, you'll see 1 or 2 maps a week on small single-player type maps.
Well, one or two videos on the maps. Maps this large take a lot longer.
Yeah.
And like you said, this particular room took 3 days.
Yeah. And that's one of a couple rooms. But, yeah, depending on project size will really depend on how many videos we upload, or whether or not we can get any help, because, you never know. Okay, then we get to discuss the colors in front of me. You see the gold, the iron, the chiseled brick, and all that stuff. That's the template of the map. So that'll be...
We decided to go with a more of an Egyptian desert kind of feel.
It's essentially a tomb.
Yeah, it's a tomb.
We really focused on trying to get a lot of angles in here. It's not just flat surfaces left and right, as you can see in the walls, and we really utilized the newer stairs to make, lots of interesting angles and stuff, and lots of cool archways and whatnot. Okay, so actually I can't turn around yet. That's later. Getting ahead of ourselves. So we're going to discuss the story and objective and feeling of this map. The feeling of the map is to be... Well, you're going to be co-op, so you won't feel very alone, but you're going to feel very surrounded and on edge.
Yeah, not claustrophobic, but pressured.
Yeah, that's
kind of what
actually
we're
the
going
perfect
for.
word for it. Pressured. You're going to feel like you're really going against everything. It shouldn't be over the top hard, but it will be as hard as you and yourself want to make it, such as the room behind us. That's all I'll really say about that, challenge-wise. The objective of the entire thing is to beat each of the 6 rooms using your partner, because they will all be designed to really be teamwork. You can't just... You could do this single player if you really wanted to, but it would be a lot more challenging versus doing it with 2 people. And at the end, you hit a switch or whatever, and you leave. Until then, you're stuck in here.
Pretty much.
The story is pretty simple so far because we haven't made it.
You're in here for some reason,
Basically,
and you're trying to get out.
You and your partner are 2, I guess you could say, treasure hunters, survival experts, God only knows, Egyptian mummified remains person, whatever. And you 2 are in here, and you have gotten trapped in here, and the rest of your whatever amount of size team you had, it could be 1 other person aside from you and your person, or 1,000,000 people. They all died. And it's just you 2. And that's the story, pretty much, until the next video, where we've probably came up with more of it.
When the map is actually playable, you will start with the story well written in books, so you can read it before you actually start moving around.
Oh yes, we're actually very good writers, so you'll have quite a story to read. Okay, so we already talked about the styling of the room. As you can see, it's a, 5 or 6 color palette. Very rustic, aside from the gold. It's about the only... It's all designed with DocoCraft. If you... light. DocoCraft Light. So if you don't use DocoCraft Light, it may look very, very different. We used what's it called?
Atheres Ascended.
Yeah, Atheres Descended looked way different than this. It looked pretty cool. It was very Nintendo 64-y. I thought that was pretty sweet. But it looks completely different. The theme of the map is entirely Egyptian. There's no if and but or anything else about that. It's complete pyramid Egyptian styled. Alright, so now we get to discuss this room with you. We'll move over here. Alright, this room from our point of view right now would look very, very basic and probably quite crammed. We wanted to make it not as crammed, but decided this looked the best. Anything you want to say real fast? Okay, you're really quiet. That bothers me. Think of something to say. I'll keep going.
Lag. I lagged out for 10 seconds there.
Oh, stupid Skype. Anyways,
The wonders of IM.
no wonders of my shitty country Amish side internet. Okay, so we can't really go over too much about this room. It's just a puzzle altar room. You need to solve the pressure plate puzzle to open this door down here. This sandstone door. There will be another door at the other end. That's a, it won't be hidden, so I guess I really can't call it a secret door. But there's a secret way to open it, and that's within this room. It's a very challenging secret way. These little things on the floor, this will probably be the only time you get a hint to how help you do this room. These are maps, and that's all I can tell you about that. The room is actually 100% playable, so the next video we do won't have nothing about this room in it at all. So, anything you want to add, Justin?
Just when you're playing this, make sure you have a keen eye. Detail is everything in this room. It might look plain and repetitive, but it's not.
Well, it doesn't look plain to me, and wow, all I can tell that looks repetitive is the lights, but, we just kind of wanted them to look kind of mystical, so that's why the lights are floating. We did think about knocking some of them out, but that just created a lot of weird issues with lighting and other junk, so we just left it like that. We figured not enough people will complain, and the few that will, we won't care about. Yeah, I guess I'll give you a quick detour of what the wall would look like and what the room will look like from your perspectives. I can't really walk through it without doing something that would give stuff away, so. But this is what it would look like. Now, what's very interesting is this room by far is actually really ugly compared to the main room that you'll be spending most of your time in, which, if Justin wants, I can go show you that.
I suppose we could take a quick look at it.
Alrighty, we'll just knock out this. Go down here. That's the redstone. Y'all can't see that because it's ugly. Whee!
This way.
Oh, I'm already in one of the cactar arm branch things.
Oh.
So here's one of these really cool hallways I made. It's going to be dark like that. I don't know how it'll look in the video, but it's just unsettling, and that's one of the things we're trying to go for in terms of feel. Okay. Don't mind that. That's just a template. So here we got the main hall. The main shaboosh. This was quite a bit of work, actually, and major props to Justin. Major props to Justin, because Justin built the whole thing. He built all that. I built this window, which makes me look ungodly lazy, because this, turn around, shwa! Of course, Justin tell you that's not entirely true, because I also built the temple thingy that's connected to the window. This is where you'll end up unlocking the final door. And
this is the focus of the entire map, this room right here. This is where you'll be coming back to at least half a dozen times.
Yeah, basically, I guess it's completely okay with telling what this is all about. Each of these types of blocks here symbolize a key. You go and complete one of the rooms, and you'll get one of these types of blocks from whatever for finishing the room, and you would just chuck it in there, and it unlocks a part of the locking mechanism downstairs. And after you do all of them, the gate here opens up. Pretty simple. And through here's the hallway that I made. We watched a video. I should probably link it in my video description when I upload this. Remind me to do that, Justin. And
Okay.
it was a very good video, very well done by two dudes that were just trying to give basic tips on more detailing, specifically interior detailing, which I sucked at, and Justin was pretty good at, but still thinks he sucked at. But after we watched it, we ended up doing a lot of stuff like this. Like, a lot of people might not pick it up, but you go back here a little ways, back to about right here, and you'll see at the bottom of the floor, as you walk along, the cross goes and scrolls up the floor as the ceiling gets higher. It's just a cool little touch that I was even amazed I even thought of. And then the archways were added in by Justin to make it look all good. This room here is gonna be something eventually, and that is pretty much everything we've done so far. I don't know if you want to add anything.
No, that pretty much covers everything so far.
Alright, well then...
Yep.
We will eventually have this on the Minecraft website forum. That'll be where you can download it. We appreciate it if you liked and subscribed to videos to help keep us motivated to keep doing stuff like this. We like this and everything, but you know, a little more incentive isn't bad. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and leave a comment for Justin, since it was the first time he's actually participated in the actual making of the video. And remember, keep chilling and keep gaming.